Hello, Panther fans. Timmy V.O here. This clip is going to be the same drive. This is Bryce in a, looks like, 11 personnel. And you have what seems to be Coker and Tetaroa up top here and XL down here. And what Bryce sees is a one-on-one situation forming up over here. Okay, you see the DB gave him cushion. So they are, based on the personnel, they already know they're looking for something deep. And Canales pushes the envelope once he crosses midfield, and this is what he's going to try to do. And the Saints were ready for it. The problem here is, and I hate to see this, the problem here is XL does not run an aggressive route in a one-on-one situation to try to win the route, to try to win the position. And I want you guys to concentrate on this area right here. All right, he has him one-on-one, mano-a-mano, and Bryce locks in on him. He knows it because the safety is on the left. The right hash to the offense, left hash on the defense. And that's going to give him more than enough room to get that ball over here based on XL's route. He knows that off gate. So we're going to concentrate on XL down here at the bottom, and it's really unfortunate. But yeah, let's check it out. Okay, he's going to explode off the line. He's coming hard. Breaks, but he allows the DB to stay underneath. Okay, now why is this an issue? Because Bryce, check out Bryce's look, right? Check out his helmet. He's looking to the left already. That's his main. That's his primary. He's checking out the DB, how they're moving, and what the defense is doing on that side of the field because he wants XL one-on-one. He likes to get XL involved down the field. Now, again, right, he's getting ready to break. All right, he's setting up his break. Is breaking his route right now, going up this way. You see how the DB his hips are turned to the inside of the field. Okay. If XL, when he makes this cut right here, if he cuts underneath, if he cuts sharp right here underneath that guy, Bryce is already, look at the pocket. I mean, he's set ready to go. Right? Time his steps, his head, right? The helmet, the chin, the shoulders, everything is pointing to this direction. And the safety is still in the split of the field, okay? If he just flattens this bad boy out underneath him, again, making him rotate his hips, he'll have the leverage come back down this way because the sticks are right there, folks. You see the first down marker, right? Okay? The sticks are right there. But he goes high. That's not a touchdown. You look at the DB. He has leverage. That's not a touchdown. You want to break underneath, right? Make him pivot, make him swivel, right? And then come back down this way. You're going to have another set of downs. If you make that DB miss the tackle, you'll have a touchdown because XL just doesn't think. You have to read the defense. Seriously, you have to read the defense in this situation, right? And then it's really unfortunate because Bryce doesn't go through his progressions in time because he's really expecting XL to win this, but he doesn't go through his progressions in time. Okay, so come back down to Bryce. Let's watch Bryce. Okay, it's not open. He got happy feet because dude's right in front of him, right? But what he doesn't realize is Tommy Tremble is coming open, and the defender's breaking this way because he's throwing the ball. But if Bryce comes up, right, because here's a LOS, right? Here's the line of scrimmage. If Bryce comes diagonally, comes upfield, and tosses that bad boy to Tremble, that's a first down, right? Opportunity for a first down here because of a bad route. Opportunity of a first down here missed because Bryce panicked. Okay. All right, so let's run that through. Okay, now again, watch Bryce. You're gonna see the timing of everything based off what I just told you. All right, he's looking. I want you to come upfield. I want you to attack the line of scrimmage and let that ball go. I would really like to see that. All right. When that guy comes clean right here, Trimble is coming open. Come upfield diagonally and let that ball rip, bro. He panicked. He panicked. He just got it out of there. I want you to come upfield diagonally and let that ball rip. You had a pocket right here or an alleyway right here where you could step up and let that bad boy fly. Now let's go back to the sideline view so you can see what I was talking about. All right, see the defender got loose. Right, he's coming. There's that little bit of 2 steps right there and let that bad boy fly, because the direction of the defender is going this way. You see how he opened up. He's going this way. Okay. He was flat-footed. Trimble was coming in the opposite direction. He steps up and makes that bad boy fly. And again, this is another unfortunate opportunity where Bryce, he basically thought his way out of a completion in the first down. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, I'll let that play out. Let's see it from the end zone again. Now again, folks, I mean, it's easy to sit here on a microphone and show you this video and be like, hey, you should have done this. And it's a lot of things you have to process quickly. But I mean, that's a great pocket. Gosh, and he just ripped it instead of coming upfield and seeing Trimble. He panicked. Now let's walk through this play right here. All right, we have Trimble motioning to the left, 12 personnel. Just 2 tight ends. Okay. Boom, boom. The deflection. Evans was coming open right there. Yeah, they did this quite a bit when they were spying on Bryce. And again, they have a savvy front seven. Very savvy. They were showing Bryce a lot of single high safety situations. It's not that he can't see over the middle. It's just people are making hezzy plays. Is this where he threw that pick? Yeah. And see, this is something that Bryce also has to see. And this is the blitz. The Saints will reveal when they're man to man, especially in the blitz concept. When that little middle linebacker runs towards a particular tight end, receiver, whatever, and runs with them, that's some Luke Kuechly shit, by the way. You got to find your hot, and that wasn't a hot. I hope that wasn't a hot. Hot routes right here, bro. Hot routes right here, and he had position on him. This is one of the situations where Bryce Young locks in on the receiver or the tight end in this case, and makes a bonehead. He panicked. Right, he had a guy in his face and he panicked. There is no way in God's creation you should be throwing that ball, son. If you're gonna throw it to anybody, you should be throwing it to Tetaroa when he had that DB on his back right here. That would be a hezzy play. That would be a hezzy play. This is what happens when you have 1, young receivers, and 2, a young QB who gets a little rattled in the pocket. Because I mean, when he threw that ball, look at Coker. Revealing himself. When that Mike linebacker took off like that, Bryce should have been like, oh yeah, Coker's going to be right underneath him. I'm going to bust his ass. And he didn't. And he had time to throw the ball because the ball was already out at that point too. Watch, Coker open. If he throws out to Coker instead of JT, that's a reception, and he's going to keep running. Luckily, Bryce got hit in the head and or something like that, and we got the penalty. But I mean, oh yeah, he grabbed his face mask. Hold on, run that back. Okay, this is a good spot. Watch the ball. If he throws out the Coker instead of JT, that's money. There's Coker. Right? There's no way that linebacker is going to be able to break off running with JT and come back underneath. His momentum was taking him all the way upfield. He drops out off the Coker. Coker's still running a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's really unfortunate. Yeah, but this is what we're seeing. This is what we're seeing. All right, calling protection. Yeah. God. Anyway, again, luckily we didn't have to deal with that situation. Here we go. I believe this is a score. Is this the score? No, it was one of those runs. Anyway, but yeah, Bryce XL. Yikes. But primarily Bryce. God almighty. Y'all keep pounding.